Technology represents the powerful tools that the learner can use to facilitate his or her own learning process. The pre-service teacher technology competencies identify areas of proficiency for teachers to effectively use technology resources to create the conditions that optimize learning. Teachers need knowledge of the basic technology equipment operations and concepts, technology resources and tools for information literacy, and technology resources and tools for content areas. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. These sophomore students are participating in an interdisciplinary unit that combines English and health. The students will work in groups of 3 to produce 5-minute videos on an environmental health topic. The videos should try to persuade the audience about an environmental health issue. The teacher shows the students an example of a finished product from the previous year in order to help the students visualize the project. She demonstrates technology competency number 10 by designing a learning activity that teaches students to use audio-visual information sources to find information.
I've got one video that kids did 2 years ago, and I just picked this one. It happens to be on the front of that tape from that year, and I thought it might be interesting for you to see what they were capable of 2 years ago. You're going to have much better software, and you have a much better technology background than that class did. But it might give you some suggestions as to how they handled it, what they did, and of course, you're going to recognize everybody.
When she comes to the stop sign, she makes a complete stop. He looks both ways. What is wrong with this situation? She rolls through the stop sign and does not yield to the pedestrian. In this situation, you see Trisha doing the right thing. She stops at the stop sign and allows Nathan to cross the crosswalk. Pedestrians always have the right of way.
Each group has to complete a storyboard before they can begin recording their video. The teacher uses the storyboard view on the Star Wars DVD to show the students an example of a professional storyboard. The teacher again demonstrates technology competency number 10 by designing a learning activity that teaches students to use audio-visual information sources to find information.
The Star Wars is kind of interesting because on this DVD you can watch the movie. You can have all the movie and the sound and the music going in the background. I guess you wouldn't see the movie. And you can just see the storyboards. So we're going to see some professional. Now remember, they're great artists. I don't care if you're a great artist. You can put stick figures in. But you can also watch this DVD with the storyboard in the corner and the movie showing on the bottom. And so I think that's what we're going to try. Chad, do you want to go ahead and start the Star Wars?
The students will use either iMovie or Avid Cinema software to edit their videos. The teacher has the students complete tutorials in order to familiarize them with the features of these 2 video editing programs. Then the students begin to edit the video they will use for their projects. The teacher demonstrates technology competency number 15, audiovisual production, by designing an activity that teaches students to use audiovisual technology to produce a visual project.
All right, so have you done step 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to
figure out how to delete the last 2 seconds.
All right. That little, the handles.
Yeah.
So yeah, now just go in as far as you'd like to. What's going to be the problem? You can tell right away. What does Avid Cinema not have?
Doesn't have
You have no idea. You are really guessing. A professional would sit here with a stopwatch, and I just want you guys to know how to delete. So take a hold of the handle. And now you're deleting all of this, anything that you are seeing backwards.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just so that when you do your own project, you're going to know how to do it.
Okay.
And you can do it from both ends. You just need the handles. The handles are always the selection.
Okay.
How you doing?
I don't understand this part.
Okay.
It said, I took out the part where she stands up,
Got it.
but I also took out the O'Malley part. And
Okay.
I don't think I'm supposed to do that.
That's all right. The idea that you know is how you know how to split video. Yeah. All right, now with iMovie, what's really nice is that go back up into an advanced. Look at here. You can reverse. You can go backwards. You can extract audio. So, like if you would be interviewing somebody and wanted it to continue the person talking, then you could put other video. You could the audio right there is extracted and put down here. Now go back up here. You can lock it. See, and you can lock it. So you could lock it to that one, make it shorter and put in other pictures, but the person would continue talking. So that's kind of a fun one you might want to play with. Even if you want to play with it on this one, you can in the tutorial. All right, what's next?
The teacher demonstrates technology competency number 1, how to operate a computer system, as the students work on the Avid Cinema and iMovie tutorials. The teacher helps the students access the correct files and save and name their files appropriately. And she reminds the class that they should save often in order to protect the work they have done.
Is there some music already? Is this somebody else's
I
video?
have no idea. I just want to know.
Okay, let's just stop. I think we're in somebody else's.
No, we're Madigan's.
No, you're in somebody's called Pictures. So let's go under File and say New. New project. All right, don't save because then it'll be back to theirs. All right, you can name it anything you want. You're in Justin and Jamie, so we can get a new, that's it, good. Okay. Yes,
Came up, we don't have enough memory.
to complete, okay, and what do you want to do?
We want to preview.
Let's save. Let's save. Save.
We didn't do anything.
Yeah. If you haven't saved in the last 5 or 10 minutes, why don't you make sure you're safe, get saved.
The teacher helps the students solve problems when they encounter difficulty with iMovie and Avid Cinema. She demonstrates technology competency number 3, troubleshooting, when she helps a group of students change the memory requirements of their computer for their iMovie project.
Okay, you can close this one, and I don't want you to start it, Justin. Click once on the iMovie folder, so you're going to have one click on the program itself. Open that folder. And there you go. One click. That's the real program. So now we're going to up the memory. So get information memory. And let's take a look at that and see what it says. Oh my goodness, we're already running it huge. What, were you trying to do some really neat effect or something? Was that?
We're just going to put in some text.
I wonder if we have it running it too big. Let's go to the Apple. God, you wouldn't think that text would be a problem about this computer. All right, we have 32 megabytes to run the computer, 129 megabytes, and we have 98 that aren't used. So we have 98,000. So close this one. And we have 98,000. We're running it at 69. Let's triple this. What would triple 28,500 be? Oh,
What?
Oh, 28,500. 28,500 times 3. All right, let's run it at 85,500. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I've ever seen one run this high. Okay, let's try it.
The students have already researched the environmental health topics they have chosen for their videos. The school library media specialist talks to the students about the importance of evaluating the information they find on web pages. The media specialist demonstrates technology competency number 8 by designing a lesson that helps students evaluate the authority and accuracy of World Wide Web information sources.
Now, Chad mentioned going to the internet and finding information. And one of the things that I worry about when we're finding information and evaluating information is the internet. It's a wonderful source. We all choose it regularly. It's got a wealth of information for us, but it is not selective in any way. Anyone can put information on the internet. Websites are created by all sorts of people, whether they have special qualifications for the information they present or not. Occasionally, you might get on a website that's called a directory. And are some of you aware of what some directories are? Have you used any directories? You don't know? You probably have used one, yes. Yahoo is a directory. Snap.com is one. About.com are ones that I know of. KidsClick is another one. A directory, someone has actually sat down and selected some links, some topics, and the links that go with it. So there is some selection in a directory as opposed to a search engine, which will just simply search for everything on a topic.